We're going to talk a little bit about the downrigger we're using. This is a Seahorse Downrigger, which is an exact replacement for the old Penn Fathom Master. And the reason I like these over any other manual is they have a direct drive counter, which and you have an actual clutch with stainless and fiber washers, and there's really nothing to go bad on it. I have a pair of old Penns that are 30 years old that I've changed the cable twice in 30 years, and I had the clutch service once and it really was fine. So what I like to do is I feather the wheel, I loosen my clutch, I put it down to the depth I want, then I tighten the clutch, and you try to leave it so if you were to hang, you don't lose your ball. It'll play out slowly. Once in a blue moon, you might, if you make an error in judgment, you might hang a ball. But I like a 2-foot boom on most boats because a longer boom puts more stress on the rod holder. Ideally, you want your rod holder through bolted from underneath with some washers and lock nuts. Because if you go on boats that just have self-tapping screws, all of a sudden you'll start to see that rod holder kind of starting to bend out. It'll actually pop them out. So you want a through bolted rod holder if you can. And Alex made, my friend that makes these, he made it with an adjustable rod holder, which Penn used to have a stationary. And he kind of made it in line with the guys up north using lighter rods, being able to, you know, sometimes they'll troll 6 rods off 2 downriggers. So it gives you a 10-year warranty, where Penn used to give you a 1-year warranty. And I told him 10-year warranty in saltwater is crazy, but he says, what's going to go wrong? And he's true. I don't think you can go better than a Seahorse Downrigger if you want a manual. And over here, unless you're going out and trolling, they come with 200 foot of cable. Unless you're trolling 100 foot or more all the time, all you need is a manual. They're a lot more reasonably priced, and got a swivel base on it. Got 16 different points. You can swivel it in at the dock so you don't beat your downrigger. You can run it back at a 45. I like to run it at a 90 because that gives you more beam on your boat. You got the width of your boat, plus you got 2 more feet on each side. If you had a narrow boat, you might want to use the 4-foot boom, and there's a 2-foot boom extension you can put on this. But Penn used to sell their 625. You got the swivel base, you got the extra boom, but you had to buy it that way. Where he sells it with a 2-foot boom, and then you can add the rod holder if you want. You can add the boom extension if you want, and you can add the swivel base if you want. So he made it a little easier for the people who didn't want all the other stuff. Great product.